Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is one what I've been building up to for quite a while, right? I've just been testing a few different things out and wanting to make sure that when I got around to doing this video, I was sharing like tried and tested methods for you to make it as informative and useful as possible. So today's video is going to be all about Instagram growth hacks, which are going to help you grow your Instagram organically in 2021. So let's get to it. Okay, so there's going to be a bunch of different hacks in here. So it's not just going to be about like just getting more followers. Some of them are going to be about how you can increase your engagement, which realistically is also going to increase your followers. So it's like a big ecosystem. The first one is going to be about engagement, specifically story views and engagement, right? So when you upload an Instagram story, I'm sure you know this already, but Instagram are going to push any story content which people are engaging with. So using things like the interactive features is always a good thing to do. Where the hack comes in, because I'm sure people already know that tip, where the hack comes in, which you might not already know about, is if you leave your Instagram stories alone for 24 hours. So leave them, let them clear, there's no new content on there, you know, you've left them for a solid 24 hours. What you then want to do is in your first post back, it needs to have an engagement element. So it needs to have a poll or a question or something like that. And that needs to be on your very first post back. If you do that, all of your content after that post is going to see a huge increase in the number of views that you get on your Instagram stories. Try it out, drop in the comments and let me know how that worked for you. But I have been trying it and it works a real treat. Okay, I'm not going to dwell too much on each of these because there's quite a few I want to rattle through. So the next one. So this one I actually got from another YouTuber. She's called Ginny Fears. I'm going to put her link in my description. Can I just say, before I continue, YouTubers don't like shout other YouTubers enough out, like unless there's like a collaboration. Do you know what I mean? And I just think if you've got a tip from someone else, then like give credit where credit's due, you know? So this tip is from Ginny Fears, right? And I've just been trying it for the past couple of weeks and it works a treat. So what she recommends doing when you post, this is all about increasing your post engagement. So when you post, I'm sure we all know that you should be responding to the comments in your post within the first hour to 2 hours of you posting. If you didn't know that or some of these tips sound new to you, then I recommend checking out this video, which is all about how you can get your first 1,000 followers on Instagram. It covers a lot of these different tips about kind of basic engagement rules. So when you post, you're going to be responding to all of the comments within the first hour or two of them appearing under your content, because Instagram's going to see the number of comments increasing and it's going to signal to Instagram that your content's performing well and maybe they should boost it, right? So what she recommends doing is continuing that method of responding to all those comments, but not liking those comments. So withholding from liking those comments just yet. So you're just going to respond to them. And then maybe 3 to 4 hours later, maybe the next day, go through that post and like all of those comments. What that's going to do is give that person who commented on your post another notification, which is going to increase the chances of them going back onto your post and engaging with your content again. So it's almost like a bit of a reminder, like, hey, I know you liked my post yesterday because you commented, but come back. Like I might have some new content. Just have a look, you know, especially if you've got a new post up there, it's going to work even well because now you're bringing them back to your page and they're going to interact with your new content as well. So I thought that was an ingenious tip, which I definitely wanted to share in this video. Okay, so another one which I absolutely live by, okay? So this one is all about increasing your engagement on each of your posts. So what I'm hoping you guys do this already, but if you don't, this is going to make a really big change to your Instagram page. So what you want to do before you post is engage with other people's platform. Let's always remember that Instagram is a social media platform. It's social. You will be rewarded for being social with others. So I would say half an hour to an hour before you post, spend some time going through your followers and building a relationship with them, like their content, you know, comment on their content, always authentic comments. Please only comment and like if you actually like their content and if you actually have something worth saying. Another tip is to avoid just leaving emojis or just 2 words, which I sometimes do, but I know I shouldn't. You should avoid doing that kind of stuff and actually leave an authentic comment, which is at least 4 words long. So spend half an hour doing that, not even half an hour, 5 minutes doing that just before you post, and you're going to see a huge increase in your engagement on your content. The reason why this works, there's 2 different sides to it. One side is that you've just built a relationship with someone and you're encouraging them to return the favor and also check out your content. So there's a big chance that they're going to look at your content too. Another reason why this works is because you're signaling to Instagram that you are active on the platform, and all of those people who you've just engaged with, Instagram are now thinking, oh, you two are mates. You two have a relationship, right? So when you post, Instagram's algorithm is more likely to put your new post in front of that person's content. So when they go on their feed, they're more likely to see your content pop up because Instagram thinks that you two have a stronger relationship because you've just engaged with their content. I hope that makes sense, because sometimes I say things really quickly. But I'm hoping that makes sense. So definitely always engage with people authentically before you post. Another tip, which is really similar to this, but it's a bit more of a strategy behind it, is following hashtags which are related to your niche. So, you know, for me, I might be following like Instagram marketing tips or something like that. Follow these hashtags and be sure to continuously engage with posts on these hashtags. I would pay particular attention to posts from Instagrammers who are quite big and established. They've got a good follower base, and again, they're related to your niche. So basically what you want to do is find these accounts who are very likely to have a lot of followers who are going to be interested in your content as well as interested in theirs, okay? So you want to be commenting on these posts, you want to be engaging with them. This is going to tell Instagram that you have a relationship with these huge accounts. And a lot of people don't realize this, but Instagram will not reward you for it, but they will notice when small accounts have a relationship with big accounts. It almost gives you a bit of credibility in their algorithm. But what it's also going to do is going to allow you to appear on the comment section of some of these huge established accounts. And realistically, the other people in this section are going to be people who potentially would like and benefit from your content too. So you're increasing the chances of them seeing your page, and you're increasing the chances of you getting in front of your ideal followers. So that's the reason why that strategy also helps you grow. Okay, so another growth hack. I am like rattling through these today. Another growth hack is to turn your followers into advocates. Okay, so I use the word advocate a lot because I really like it and I really believe in it. It's the perfect way to kind of segment people who are truly engaged and love what you do from people who just kind of follow your account. So how you turn followers into advocates is by going through your content and building relationships with people who are supporting you. It's always worth paying attention to people who always comment on your photos, or people who always like your content, or people who always respond to your stories with a DM. Note who those people are, whether you want to keep a list, a bit old-fashioned, or whether you want to flag them in your DMs, whatever it is, make sure you know who these people are and build a relationship with these people. So send them a DM, interact with their content, follow them. Like, these people are supporters of your channel, and these are people that are the most likely to share your channel with others. So build a relationship with them. Don't take them for granted. Okay, so my next Instagram growth hack actually relies on you kind of getting reposted by theme pages. If you don't know what theme pages are, check out this video. I talk all about them. I also give you steps on how you can create your own and start making some money. But in a nutshell, theme pages are channels which are dedicated to reposting content within a certain niche. So it might be a fashion theme page, or a pet theme page, or a interior design theme page. They're all kind of called theme pages, right? So if you ever get reposted by these theme pages, good example, my other channel, Orange Collective, and that's all about travel. So sometimes we get reposted by kind of travel theme pages. What we do when that happens is we go on to that post that page has shared for us, and we build a relationship with all the people who have liked and all the people who have commented on that post, because these are warm leads. These are people who have already signaled to you that they like your content because they're liking your post on someone else's channel. So if you engage with them, there's a big chance that they're gonna click onto your page and be like, do you know what? I really like this person's channel, I'm gonna give them a follow. So that's another tip from me. Another thing what you guys might not realize is that Instagram actually tracks the little read more button on your Instagram captions. So you probably have heard a few people talk about, you know, longer captions are best, but you might be wondering why. There's two reasons. One reason is because longer captions give you more of an opportunity to build a relationship with your audience and really communicate your personality and your tone of voice. The other reason is that Instagram will track how many people click the read more button. If you have that read more button because you've got a long caption and loads of people are clicking on it because your first few sentences are really attention grabbing, Instagram's going to notice it and it's going to help you rank higher in their algorithm. That is a tip that I've only learned recently, but I think it will make a huge difference to your content. And also it'll just give you more of an incentive to write a longer caption. Okay, so two more. I probably could have made this a two-parter because I have so many growth hacks. I don't think I realised how many I actually had, but it's fine. We're going to get them done in this video. So one hack what I'm going to give you is in relation to ensuring that your first hour of your content is as popular and as well received as it possibly could be. Because if you don't know this already, that first hour after you post is the most important hour when it comes to Instagram's algorithm. During that time, Instagram's keeping a keen eye on your content and they're checking to see if it's performing well. If it is performing well, they will boost you and you'll have a higher chance of being seen by more people and it appearing on their explore page, right? So one way that you can check whether your followers are online is by going to your Instagram live. So swiping along and acting like you're about to go live. When you get to this page and you get to this section, you will see that Instagram will tell you how many of your followers are actually online right now. Whilst you can use your Instagram analytics to check when the best time to post is, which I recommend doing as well, it's also worth having a look at your Instagram live and seeing how many people are actually online and keeping an eye on that too, just to really increase your chances as much as possible of being seen by your kind of advocates and your followers so that they can engage with your content and hopefully give your content a bit of a boost. Okay, my final one, and this one is a super new one and it's very much in relation to the most recent updates by Instagram in regards to their algorithm. Back in the day, likes used to be king. That is no longer the case. You may have seen that Instagram have reordered their kind of preference or their hierarchy when it comes to which engagement elements of your posts are seen as the most valuable from Instagram. And it is now saves. So saves are the most valuable metric or engagement element of your page. So what does that mean to you? It means that you need to be creating content which provides enough value that people want to save it, right? So one way that you can do this is if you're in my niche where you're sharing tips and tricks, it's quite easy because you produce a lot of content which includes really valuable information what people want to save and return back to. If you are not in that niche, I understand this might be harder, but this is where your captions come in. And this is why it links to my previous tip about writing longer captions. You can provide so much value in your captions, and this could be for any niche. If you're in the beauty niche, you can provide so much information on your makeup look and your products. If you're in the travel niche, you can provide loads of tips on, your favorite location or your favorite place to eat in whatever country you're in that post, right? Figure out a way to provide value either within the actual content and the image or within the captions so that people want to save your content and it just helps give your page a boost on Instagram's algorithm. Okay, so that is potentially one of the fastest videos I've ever done in terms of how quickly I spoke. I really hope it was clear, but I just had so many cool hacks that I've picked up over the past few months and I just really wanted to share them with you. So if this type of stuff is of use to you, then please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, but also, and potentially even more importantly, you need to check out this video. So in this video, I'm sharing my top reasons why your Instagram might not be growing. I even share my insight on what has stopped my actual pages from growing in the past. So I'm not just lecturing you, I'm actually giving you kind of real life advice and helping you learn from my mistakes. So if you're really keen to grow on Instagram organically, then please check out this video. Otherwise, I will see you in my next one. Thanks so much for watching.